step inside the squared circle of nostalgia and witness the World Wrestling Federation exactly as it thundered across arenas in the late 80s. Loud, brash, and larger than life. This is WWF Superstars IV, a time capsule of power slams, flying elbows, and unforgettable personalities. These aren't just profiles, they're declarations of war, printed in bold ink, each one daring you to believe in heroes, villains, and everything in between. Every page is a flashbulb moment, every word a ticket back to the days when the crowd's roar shook the rafters, and every name in the lineup was a headliner somewhere in the country. You're not just reading, you're ringside, watching the full roster march past in their prime. Hulk Hogan. He's the face on the cover, the name in the crowd chants, the man whose colors are a battle flag, red and yellow. Hogan's profile reads like a victory parade, slamming giants, defending the WWF Championship, and standing as the eternal protector of Hulkamania's millions. Every move is a sermon to the faithful. Train, say your prayers, eat your vitamins. In the ring, the big boot and the leg drop aren't just moves, they're ritual. Outside it, he's the embodiment of the Federation's larger-than-life spirit, the unstoppable force that no immovable object can hold down for long. Macho Man Randy Savage, a Technicolor storm in tassels and shades. Savage is still radiating the glow of his WWF Championship reign. The mag captures his high-flying elbow drop like a religious experience, the kind of move you don't just see, you feel. It celebrates his flamboyance, his volatile energy, and the elegance of his partner Miss Elizabeth, framing them as wrestling's royal couple. Savage is speed and precision, wrapped in unpredictability, equally capable of dazzling athleticism or an alleyway brawl. Ultimate Warrior. His profile practically vibrates off the page. The paint, the ropes tied around his biceps, the charging sprint to the ring, it's all ritualistic fury. The text hammers his explosiveness. Gorilla press slams, running splashes, and a style that's more blitzkrieg than wrestling match. His feuds are described as pure collisions, and his aura is that of a cosmic wild man who sees every opponent as prey. Jake the Snake Roberts. Every word about Roberts drips with unease. The mag paints him as a cerebral assassin, slow to strike but lethal when he does. The DDT is written about as if it's a guillotine, and Damien, his python, is the dark punctuation at the end of the match. His eyes give away nothing, his voice never rises, and the effect is chilling, the kind of villain you never see coming until the mat rushes up to meet you. Andre the Giant. Even on paper, he's massive. The magazine doesn't shy away from calling him a living legend, a man whose size and power have changed the game forever. It marvels at the way he steps over the top rope with ease, how he can flatten a man with a single forearm, and how the crowd, whether they cheer or boo, can't help but be awestruck in his presence. Big Boss Man, dressed in correctional blues, nightstick swinging, Boss Man is portrayed as the embodiment of law and order, WWF style. His Georgia prison guard background is front and center. His power moves described as punishment handed down with extreme prejudice. As a singles competitor or as part of the Twin Towers, he's the authority figure no one can escape from. Ravishing Rick Rude. His profile is a strut in print. The body, the arrogance, the swiveling hips. Rude's every movement is designed to insult. His tights carry taunts printed in bold color. His insults are aimed as much at the audience as at his opponent. The mag digs into his feud with the Ultimate Warrior as a clash of raw muscle and unstoppable ego. The Bushwhackers. Luke and Butch get the wild man treatment. Their swinging arms, goofy grins, and unorthodox brawling style are captured in snapshots of mayhem. The text warns you not to mistake fun for weakness. Their headbutts and double teams can end a match in seconds. The Brainbusters. Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard are positioned as Bobby Heenan's thinking man's enforcers. Every suplex, every tag is calculated to inflict maximum damage. They're the villains who don't need chaos to win, just precision, timing, and ruthless execution. The Hart Foundation. Bret Hart's surgical skill and Jim Neidhart's raw power are highlighted as the perfect blend of brains and brawn. The mag shows them dismantling teams piece by piece. Hart's sharpshooter and Neidhart's clothesline sealing their dominance. The Rockers. Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty's spread is pure motion. High-flying dropkicks, double-team splashes. And lightning-quick escapes are their trademark. Their youth, speed, and style, and the crowd loves them for it. Demolition, axe, and smash are the sound of a jail door slamming shut. The mag glorifies their paint, their leather, and their relentless style. Constant tags, crushing double teams, and no escape once you're trapped in their corner. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream's polka dots shine across the page. The profile celebrates his bionic elbow, his charisma, and his connection to the working man. It's part wrestling hype, part love letter to a man who bleeds for the crowd's approval. Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man's arrogance is printed in gold ink. The text relishes his flaunting of wealth, his bought victories, and his custom $1 Million belt. For DiBiase, everything and everyone has a price. Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig's spread is a masterclass in confidence. Perfect plexes, perfect timing, perfect arrogance. The mag pushes the idea that no move is too difficult for him to execute flawlessly. Rowdy Roddy Piper, Piper's page bristles with rebellion. His unpredictability, his quick wit, and his willingness to fight anyone, anywhere are all celebrated. The kilt and the bagpipes are as much weapons as his fists. The Rougeau brothers, Jacques and Raymond, are given a glossy smile and stab treatment. The mag praises their technical skill, but doesn't hide their heel tactics. They're as ready to cheat as they are to chain wrestle. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the Stars and Stripes get their own profile in Duggan's hands. His 2x4, his "Pooh" battle cry, and his blue-collar patriotism are framed as both charm and intimidation. Honky Tonk Man, the mag struts through his Elvis act, the jumpsuit, the guitar, the arrogance. His cheap wins are framed as proof that style sometimes beats substance. Bobby the Brain Heenan, manager, commentator, manipulator. Heenan's spread makes him out as the evil genius of the WWF. His brainbusters, his family, and his constant interference are all part of the legacy. Brutus the Barber Beefcake, shears in hand, Beefcake's profile gleefully details his post-match haircuts on defeated opponents. His flamboyance is as sharp as his scissors. Widowmaker, Barry Windham under this moniker gets the outlaw treatment. Dangerous, methodical, and looking to climb the WWF ranks through cold calculation. Haku, the text leans into his Tongan heritage and martial arts mastery. Haku is portrayed as a human weapon, equally skilled with strikes, throws, and sheer toughness. Slick, the Doctor of Style, is given a colorful, over-the-top write-up. His sharp suits and smooth talking are his tools, but the mag makes clear he's as dangerous behind the mic as his men are in the ring. Rick Martel. Martel's solo run after the split from Tito Santana is framed as a reinvention. Cocky, aggressive, and ready to prove he doesn't need anyone else. Hercules. The power is the story here. Hercules is cast as a man whose strength borders on mythic, capable of feats that other wrestlers can only dream of. Bad News Brown. Lone wolf, no friends, no allies. The mag revels in his mean streak and his refusal to play politics in the locker room. Ronnie Garvin. Rugged and resilient. Garvin's profile is full of brawling grit and his iron fists. Twin Towers. Akeem and Big Boss Man's combined page is all about unstoppable size and crushing power. Warlord, the Powers of Pain powerhouse, is described as a human wrecking ball under Mr. Fuji's orders. Superfly Snuka. His return is framed as a storm, aerial artistry, and savage offense, crowned by the Superfly Splash. If this blast of old-school WWF energy lit that spark of nostalgia, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite superstar from this roster, and share it with every wrestling fan who remembers the glory days. Subscribe so you never miss another deep dive into wrestling history, and ring the bell so you're first in line when we crack open the next classic magazine. This is From the Pages, where we bring the past back to life, one suplex at a time.